Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jackie and this is the Jackie and the Leaf Stock channel where we talk about houseplants. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving a general update on how my plant collection is doing, how it has been in winter, how I have been treating it, and just give some successes, some sad stories, and all the things in between. So I hope you enjoy this style of video. Stay tuned if you want to see how Jackie's plant collection is doing. Also, if you want to follow me along on Instagram, my Instagram is at Jackie and the Leaf Stock, and I just post daily plant content on there. So if you'd like to join that plant community, I highly suggest it. And without further ado, let's get into all the plant updates. Okay, so we can start off with the string of hearts because that's a positive, and I'm going to show you the new growth that it has. So, well, surprise, surprise, the plant did survive. I have an unboxing of when I unboxed the 2 cuttings that I received, and one of them wasn't looking so promising, but nonetheless, they pulled through, and I now have new growth on both of the strands. And that's just exciting. I don't know, what else to expect from the plant. I just assume that it's going to continue to grow. It is growing at a slower rate, but, let's just be patient. Hopefully in the spring and summer, it takes off. But I just wanted to start off this video on a positive note and give you an update on that string of hearts. Okay, so remember in one of my previous videos, I believe it's like the 5 lessons I learned in 2020, I talked about how I tend to neglect my hardier plants that can go a couple days without being watered, and how I wanted to fix that habit. Well, I didn't fix that habit quite yet in the month of January, and one of the plants that suffered is my Cebu Blue. So, okay, nobody come for me, okay? I know Cebu Blue is like a precious thing and not everybody has access to it, but sadly, I don't know if you can see all this yellowing underneath. I did neglect it. I mean, it does look amazing from the side, right? But when you see it from up top, it's pretty yellow underneath, and it's mainly the more mature older leaves, and it's just a lot of yellowing considering this is a really hardy plant. But it was showing signs that it needed watering for about 5 days, and I just left it there, and this is a result. I have a lot of yellowing leaves now, and I had to pick some of the crispy ones off. Nonetheless, she still looks amazing, but that is what happens. Another sad update, and I think this does have to do with the fact that I underwatered the plant, but it also has to do with this particular leaf just wasn't doing good for a while, and I think I just finally killed it off with the underwatering. So this is my monstera peru. I originally had 3 cuttings. One of them never rooted. These 2 rooted. I put it in soil. I think that one's just gone now. It's crisp and gone. I just haven't pulled it out. The other one still looks good. It's still like a little flimsy, but I do have a new growth point. So I'm just hoping this plant pulls through. Well, I can't even say plant anymore. I hope this one leaf pulls through for me. But that's a little sad of an update. And if you want to see a really sad plant, I will say my alocasia sabrina went dormant. My Friedic just toppled from the top of the shelf and snapped in half, and that one's gone. And the only alocasia I had left was, I think this one is called Marina. I'll leave the name on the screen. And this is the state of that alocasia. So I believe she's a goner. So alocasias do tend to go dormant. And to be honest, I hadn't seen new growth. I kept it at the bottom of my shelf, and I would keep it watered enough to survive, and it's no longer, I think I can resurrect it. It's just more, do I want to at this point? But Yeah, that's another sad underwatering situation, but I lost all of my alocasia this winter. Crazy. Kind of going along with the alocasias, maranta are newer to my collection, and they are plants that do need to be watered more often. So you definitely can't neglect the watering needs. So this one is not completely dead. Okay, it's not completely dead. Like this middle strand here is still going strong. It's just like the side ones that RIP are gone. But luckily this plant was growing so much that I took about 3 cuttings from it already. So I have the ability to just remove the dead leaves and add those propagations into this to make it a big beautiful plant again. But I went way too long without watering it, and I've been bad at keeping my humidifier on, and this is the result. So, but luckily I already have propagations of it, so I'm not completely losing this plant. And on a happier note, in terms of maranta, my variegated maranta has put out new growth for me. So this one is going strong. Obviously, I think because I'm just so obsessed with it and I love this plant, I'm doing what it needs. I'm taking care of it. This is the other one that I have, and it also has a new leaf coming. So these are gonna make it. They're doing great. They're thriving. I eventually will show you when I put them together. I have a pot that I got from Target that is just super cute, and I need to repot them. So that video will be coming soon. Okay, so another plant that I've shown here previously on my channel, I think I showed it in my October haul, was my skin dapsis splash, I believe is the name of it. So this was gifted to me by my friend Crystal, and I do have 2 yellowing leaves, to be honest, but it has put out new growth for me. It has put out about 3 new leaves. This is the most recent one, and I'm not gonna lie, it came out a little funky, just the shape of it, but it still has the splashy pattern on it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I am very happy with this plant. So it has had yellowing, but I think it's just normal, and it has kept its splashiness. The leaves have come out smaller, but other than that, I'm content with this plant. I don't know if you can see right here, this is a new growth point, or a new leaf, so that's exciting. So I just wanted to update you on that. So those are some of the plants that I wanted to update you guys. I just wanted to show you the reality of what is going on in my plant collection right now. As you could see, I have some plants that are just thriving. I have some plants that are basically dead, half dead, losing a lot of leaves, but that's just the nature of it. If you don't take care of the plants and give them what they need, they obviously aren't going to be that happy. But also just be gentle on yourself. There's seasons where you're just not going to be able to care for your plants, or you don't want to, and it's okay. I also thought I would just give you an overview on some of the plants on my shelf back there. It is a hot mess, to be honest, but that's what's going on right now. So I hope I can get my plant care together in the next couple weeks. Okay, so you can kind of see another plant struggling back there, my pilea. I definitely need to water that. This is my string of hearts propagation, and it's doing pretty good. I had it in a sphagnum moss in a container, and all I did was basically place it on top of soil so that these roots can eventually start growing inwards and just have like a whole new plant. So that's there. I was doing some bottom watering, and yeah, this is just honestly the state of my shelf right now. I have the random mister there. I go through periods where all of this is all nicely organized, and I freak out if it's not. And you know what? Right now, this is just how it is. I think, oh, another plant that I really struggle with, and I have no idea why, is my mandula. Like my mandula pothos. I mean, this is just, so half of the plant root rotted originally, and it's just never been good to me. So that's another sad plant, and that's honestly why I keep it down here. But other than that, that's all I got for the plant shelf update. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the transparency of me just showing you some of the plants in my collection that aren't doing too good, but that's just the state of where my plant collection is right now. Thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos, who has subscribed, who likes, who comments. I truly appreciate it. We have now reached 500 subscribers in this plant community, and I'm so grateful, and I'm just so thankful that I have people who actually want to be part of this community and engage, and it just means the world to me. So thank you so much. Don't forget, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!